At the end of the day, it's all about freedom.
When we talk about these countries, these true socialist countries, which, of course, Fidel Castro is just him falling in that. He had no real power or world global influence at this point. It's just kind of symbolic. But, you know, it reminds you of the fact that in the last, you know, within our lifetimes, there was an event where, you know, the Berlin Wall fell, the Soviet Union collapsed. This ideology really did collapse, and Red China fell apart. Like, it did. Like, this was rising. Pure socialism, at least, seems to have, in large part, been defeated. And the reason I was mentioning it is just that when they say there's never been, so we're against the government and we're against institutionalizing force and aggression, I should say. Rather than force, institutionalizing aggressive force. While people may say, oh, well, when has there ever been an example of a truly libertarian society? And of course, we can point to societies that have embraced libertarian policies, and they've always worked out better. And I think where there's been more human freedom, there's always been more flourishing. So we can certainly look at that. But while there has never been a true experiment in a completely stateless society, there has been an experiment in purely socialist societies. We have had an experiment in the other scenario. So if they're going to throw that at us, it is, I think, at least fair for us to maybe mention that the opposite, the state having absolute power, has been tried. Okay? That has been tried in several different locations, in big countries and small countries. And what it has led to has been absolute disaster. I mean, the most genocidal, murderous dictators in the history of humanity, the biggest mass starvations in history, famine, constant bankruptcy. I mean, keeping people in absolute dirt poverty.
Yeah, famine's a big one too. That gets
that's a lot of people. A lot of people die from that.
Yeah,
and I would say up there with some of the most repressive. Repressive regimes in human history.
Yeah.
They've absolutely, I mean, the damage is like immeasurable.